Distinguished ladies and gentlemen of the press, fellow youths of Osun State, and concerned Nigerians at home and abroad, we welcome you to this Save Our Soul press conference, has been addressed by we, the Osun Youth Coalition, the Osun State United Front of youth-led civil society organizations, youth bodies, movements, including One for Youth Development Initiative, the Nigerian Youth Congress, the Nigerian Youth Parliament, the National Youth Assembly of Nigeria, Osun Youth Conference, the Formidable Youth Movement, the Indigenous Youth Forum, and others, have come together to cry out against a grave injustice that has persisted for far too long. It is important to note that for 185 days now, that is over 6 months, the local government in Osun State have been financially strangled by the withholding of their statutory allocations from the Federation account. We understand that this crisis has its roots in politics, but let it be clear, the Osun Youth Coalition is non-partisan. We are not here to take sides with ADC, APC, PDP, or any other political party. But it is important to state very clearly that we are here for the Osun people, for the farmers, for the teachers, for the workers, for the market women, for the students, for the people living with disabilities, and of course, for the youth, who are the real victims of this unfortunate impasse. This is not just an economic anomaly. It is not merely an administrative problem. It is a democratic disaster and a governance mismalady. It is a wound deliberately inflicted on grassroots governance and the ordinary citizens of Osun State who depend on it. Ladies and gentlemen, by keeping Osun local government allocations trapped in Abuja, the federal government is sending only one message to the Osun people, that they want farmers in Ejigbo and other rural areas of Osun to be stranded with bad roads, watching their harvest rot because rural infrastructure may not be fixed. They want teachers and local workers in Iwo and other local government to sink in despair as community development programs may be stalled and hope fades in our schools. They want health centers in Ifetedo and our villages to be underfunded, forcing pregnant women and children to suffer in silence. They want primary health care across our local government to collapse so that preventable deaths become daily tragedies. They want youth in Osun, Ede, Ila, and other communities to be jobless and restless, with empowerment programs paralyzed and opportunities blocked. This is bitter. This is the bitter reality by withholding what belongs to Osun people. The federal government is not punishing politicians. They are punishing ordinary citizens. Your Excellency, sir, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, the Jagaban himself, for 185 days, our local government allocations have been trapped in Abuja. And with every passing day, our fear increases that our schools may be weakened, our hospitals may fail, our roads may die, our dreams may dim. Not because Osun State government is not responsible, but because it is being disempowered. Your Excellency, we know this cannot be the intention of your youth-friendly government. This is not the Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu that we know. This is not about politics. This is not about party lines. This is about the people, about justice, about democracy. Beyond this immediate crisis, you find it pertinent to also call on the federal government to resuscitate and fully operationalize the National Youth Development Center in Odiomu, Osun State. That is a facility that has remained underutilized for years. despite its potential to transform the lives of millions of Nigerian youths. That center was envisioned as a hub for leadership training, entrepreneurship, digital literacy, and youth innovation. But today, it is unfortunate that it lies dormant. It is becoming a shadow of its promise. And it is important to state very clearly, without missing word, that reviving it will not only serve as a clear demonstration of the federal government's commitment to youth empowerment, youth development, youth engagement, but also provide sustainable opportunities for Osun youth and beyond to acquire skills, develop enterprises, and contribute meaningfully to our dear nation's economy. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we end with one cry, one prayer, and one demand. Your Excellency, President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, please release Osun allocations. Let our government live. Let us breathe. Thank you.